Queen's Indian defense, Kasparov variation, Petrosian variation, classical variation. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. Both players navigated the middle game well. Opening with the queen's pawn. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. By taking control of the crucial d5 square and creating a space on which the knight can move to c3 without obstructing the c-pawn, move c4 helps to create a strong center. The move e6 creates a line for the dark-squared bishop, sets up a rapid castle, and prepares to push a pawn to d5 and recover the piece if it is taken. Nf3 develops toward the center, putting pressure on the e5 square and adding another defender to the d4 pawn. The Queen's Indian defense prepares to fianchetto the light-squared bishop on b7, where it will have influence on the long diagonal. A3 is an unusual move to play so early in a game, but here it serves the purpose of keeping black's dark-squared bishop off of the b4 square. Fianchetto move bb7 places the bishop on the long diagonal. The d5 and e4 squares are under the control of nc3, which advances the knight into the center. The pawn on c4 is attacked by d5, which also occupies the center and holds the e4 square. Cx d5 captures the d5 pawn and attacks the e6 pawn. X5 recaptures the pawn and controls the e4 and c4 squares. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. This blocks the check from an opposing queen. This activates a bishop by developing it off of its starting square. This threatens to win a pawn. This develops a bishop off its starting square, getting it into the action. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a pawn. The bishop is prepared to grow into a functional square. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. It is the final book action. This develops a knight from its starting square, activating it. It is ideal. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is quite good. This reveals an assault that poses a threat to a bishop. That's good. The bishop is now in a secure position. That's good. This threatens to kick a bishop. It is an inaccuracy. This requires an outpost, a square that is currently in play where a pawn cannot push the knight off. It is ideal. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. This is an equal trade. It is best. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is excellent. It is a fair deal after all captures. That's good. Backs off. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that. It is ideal. While not a mistake, that is also not the wisest course of action. That's good. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. It is quite good. That's a decent move. That's good. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. That's fine. It is good. Very precise. It is best. By doing this, a queen moves off of its beginning square and into the action. It is quite good. Although white had the upper hand, the game is now almost even. It is incorrect. This squanders a chance to link rooks. It is incorrect. This allows the opponent to reveal an attack on a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. This reveals an assault and puts a pawn in danger. It is ideal. This is a poor attempt at defending a pawn that was being attacked. It is incorrect. There were worse moves, but also something much better. It is an inaccuracy. That's an unfortunate error. It is a mistake. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. The opening was balanced. Both players navigated the middle game well.